Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So guess what? We went and picked up some more fish, y'all. You know, I know you're not surprised by that. We stay hitting, right? So went and got another saltwater fish. I wasn't expecting this guy, but when I seen him, I had to get it. This is the cream of the crop of the groupers, y'all. Check out this saddleback grouper. Man, so happy to have this one. And he is going to go right into here. So hopefully, he is too big for that blue line to pick on. We'll see. Because the blue line definitely was a little too aggressive for the panther grouper, so we had to actually move him out into the 37 gallon. I would throw this guy in a 37 gallon as well, but it's a small tank. It's 37 gallons. He's kind of big. We also picked up some more African cichlids. Check out those guys right there. Nice in coloration. Gonna make wonderful additions to this 55-gallon aquarium. Like I said, it's so nice when all you got to do is just temperature acclimate your fish. So we got this one. It kind of looks like this one, but it has more white, has some blues on the cheeks. It's a little bit different. Then we got the dragon blood. That one right there is a red empress. And then we have another cool one with some blue and a little red on them. We got some nice ones in there. So before we put them in there, we definitely gonna have to feed them. Is the reflection, the glare bad?
I was able to see that.
Okay, all right. So as far as this guy over here, we are going to have to water chemistry acclimate him. Meaning that I'll put them in a bucket, let the water double in volume, and then introduce them into this 125-gallon aquarium. Now, I know a bunch of you are going to be like, oh, no. You don't want them to get ick. You don't want them to get velvet. You're right. I don't want any ick or any velvet inside my aquarium. But you know what? I don't have a quarantine tank set up for the saltwater fish yet. Reason being is because I had 2 quarantine tanks set up for saltwater, and both the fish that was in quarantine, my queen angel and my emperor angel, they both died because the room gets so hot. So that's why I no longer have a quarantine tank for saltwater. And am I gonna just pass up an amazing fish when I go to the fish store just because I don't have quarantine? No, hell no, I'm not gonna do that. I have some restraint, but you know what? When you see a good deal and you know it's a good deal, you take advantage of that deal no matter what. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. So that's what I'm doing. And so far, things been good. Blue line grouper is straight. Panther grouper is good. Hopefully, this grouper will be good as well. So this is how you get them into that bucket, just like that. Now we are going to set up a quarantine tank for the saltwater. We're gonna put it right behind babe. It's gonna go inside of there. It's only gonna be a 10-gallon. Still not gonna be big enough. This will possibly go back to being saltwater quarantine, maybe not. Maybe we'll do the 2 tanks on the bottom. Right now we have a bunch of fish that's in quarantine. And, you know, that's the reason why we don't have quarantine tanks available for them yet. So you got to take a look at this grouper, babe. This, bless you. You got to take a look at this grouper. I'm so happy to have this beautiful saddleback grouper.
Oh, yeah,
you see the blue spots on the head too? Man. You gotta zoom in on. Yeah, it's a nice grouper right there, y'all. Mm-hmm. Now, if there's an issue between him and our blue line, Then I will go ahead and move him into the 37-gallon temporarily. I'm hoping that the blue line gets a little bigger. Then I could just slide him into the 225. Then I could bring the Panther grouper on over here. This guy is almost big enough to go into the 225, or it might just look like that.
He does look really big.
Yeah, but he also, it might just look like that. He's long, but that blue line is definitely taller.
Because we thought the blue line was gonna be big too.
We thought the Panther grouper was going to be big, and the blue
Right.
line definitely got him in size.
Right.
So,
If you do that, can I show them a closer look?
yeah, babe, go ahead, go for it. All right, so take a look at, what you looking at, babe? The African cichlids?
Yeah, in the bag.
All right, y'all, so yeah, take a look at the African cichlids. All right, so we are just doing this. Matter of fact, I could speed this up a bit. Let me stop the flow real quick. So one of the ways to speed up this process is to pour out some of that water. That way you don't have so much water to double. That should do it right there. Yeah, I would have definitely have liked to have another aquarium set up for him to be in quarantine. Not because I feel like there's any risk or anything like that, but the last one had some internal parasites, and so even though he was eating, he was just wasting away all the way until the end. So I'm really hoping and wanting to do everything I possibly can to make sure that this guy make it. Like I said, this one is one of the groupers that I never even thought that I would be able to get. That's how I felt about the first one. I just didn't even think that I was going to be able to find one ever. And I found one. And then for that to happen, I was pretty bummed out about that.
Do you remember where we got the first one at?
I do not.
I felt like it was
I feel like it was Aquatic Collection.
Yeah, I think it was at Aquatic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was. So hopefully, I'm going to definitely feed this guy some food with some medication in it, just to be on the safe side. Because like I said, this is one of the groupers that I always wanted. The saddleback grouper, such an amazing, beautiful grouper. A lot of people love the miniatus, but miniatus is common. They had a small one. Probably like 3 inches, $70. This one right here, you don't get to see those often. You know, we see the Panther groupers, we see the Polini grouper, we see the miniatus, we see the V-tail, we see the blue line, we see the peacocks. A peacock is also one that's kind of like, you know, one of the nice ones. If you catch them, you should take advantage of that. But this one, let me know in the comments below how many of y'all have seen the saddleback grouper in person. I mean, you can look them up online. You can probably find them at Live Aquaria, other places like that might have them. But how many of you have seen the saddleback grouper in person? Like I said, this is the second time I've seen one, and this is the second time I bought it. You know, I'm not gonna pass it up. This one was calling my name. I didn't even know that it was there, but it was calling my name. Look at him. Such a beautiful grouper, man. Lucked up, y'all. Lucked up. So we're gonna let this guy acclimate, let the water double in volume. It is about right there. As soon as it get about right there, we'll put him into this aquarium. We'll let those guys acclimate for about 30 minutes. And then we'll be good to go. So I will catch you all in about 30 minutes. All right, y'all, so it's been about 30 minutes. Now it's time to finally let these fish out of their bag. They are beyond ready. They were trying to eat through the bag, and they've been fighting in the bag. So let's go ahead. Hands all oily. All right. So what I'll do is go ahead and place this right over that. Let's see how smart it is though. All right. It worked out. Thank you, babe. Not without your help. Okay, you could have let that go. You don't have to hold that. All right, let's put them in. In they go.
Oh, that was so pretty.
Hopefully, they do all right in here. We got about 14. That Red Empress is
It's
one
so
of my
pretty.
favorite.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And that blue one.
Yeah, that one's a nice one too. And then where's the last one? Oh, back there. There we go.
Do they have like any like whitish ones? What colors?
Like that OB.
Oh yeah. Like that one.
And his
Busted
eye, yeah, his eye was definitely worse than that. I don't know what's wrong with his eye. I medicated him, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, we'll definitely get some white ones if they have them. We got about 14 in there now. So let's go ahead and release this guy right here though. This is the one I was waiting on releasing.
You can see the water line.
Yeah, water line, definitely water doubled in volume. Definitely. All right. Here you go. Let's go ahead and we're gonna certainly, huh?
He looks all scared.
Yep. All right. All right.
Scared me. I thought he was going for it at first.
I thought he was going for it too, but he's like, nope, there we
He's
go.
smaller net.
It's all good, he's right here. Yep. All right, look at this beautiful fish.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
such a beautiful fish. There we go, come on, get in there.
Name him Paradise.
We gotta make sure he make it. That's the first thing. We're gonna make sure he make it. I hate naming fish and then they don't make it for whatever reason. So as long as he make it, he can have a name. We still gotta wait until he make it to give him a name. All right.
The old one was in here too, right?
The old one started off in the 55 gallon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then he, you know, his internal parasites really made it to where he couldn't even swim and his stomach was all sunken in. And he was just sitting on the bottom and all that stuff.
I'm about to get
We'll see.
lights punched out, boy.
You stepping in water, baby?
Yeah. The video was more important than that.
And don't look like that he's afraid though, so
Nah, he didn't even flinch.
yeah. So that's what I'm hoping. All right.
Dang, he's so pretty.
Man, really is. Really, really is.
But look, they're both right next to each other now. I guess the blue line just had to introduce himself.
Or he's just trying to be passive aggressive.
Oh, them teeth.
They both got teeth though, that's the thing.
Wow.
It's not like the panther grouper. The panther grouper just is more like a barramundi. They really just swallow their prey and things like that. These guys have teeth. If you zoom in on those teeth, you see his teeth? Yeah, he got teeth already. So hopefully it's all good. Meanwhile, the blue line just left him alone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fingers crossed. Cross your fingers, guys. Let us know what you think. Did we win? I say It's definitely a W. Definitely one on this one.
Is he breathing funny?
I think he's just breathing.
Okay.
He's definitely breathing a little fast, but I mean, I think he's just breathing. You know, he did just get dunked into a whole new lifeline, which is that water. You know, it's totally different with fish. You know, you move them from one tank, put them into a whole nother tank. That's there. It's like if we went to another place and we had totally different air.
Right.
So, you know, that's how they live up in this water. So, you know, it takes time for them to acclimate fully. On top of the fact that, you know, just got dropped in, came from a bag.
Man, those teeth though.
Yeah.
Them look like fangs.
Yeah. And the blue line is in the yep, knuckles. And the blue line is over here, not even wanting any kind of issues with him. So I just want to see him get up and swim around.
Oh, hold on.
Come on, that's all I want to see. Just hit a
Right.
lap. Come on, bud.
I'll
Yeah.
get the lights up out of your face.
Yeah, just hit a lap, man. I want to see that.
And this is what he was talking about.
And there's the blue line.
Sorry for the quality. Oh, what you about to do?
He's getting a little perturbed
Oh. That's what he was doing to the grouper.
to the panther grouper.
Yeah, to the panther grouper. Well, damn, they're both groupers, yeah.
Well, watch when he gets comfortable.
Right, he gonna be like, nah. Oh, he already did.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. Better back up off of him.
Dang. I don't know who you think I am.
Well, we'll obviously keep an eye on these two, see what happens. I don't want to just keep shining the light in their face. I'd rather look myself.
I can
So,
do this.
there we go, swimming around. That's what I wanted to see.
Ooh,
Such
pretty.
a beautiful grouper.
Hello.
It's kind of, wasn't really focusing in.
It's not focused, babe. It's the algae right here. That's why I'm trying to do it this way. It's the algae, see? Or
Yeah, I
maybe
see
not
it.
the algae.
Need this. Just made it worse. You just smeared all that, baby. All right.
Damn.
Such a beautiful fish. And the blue line is over here. Totally different. Hey, Papa.
Hi.
Hey, Pops. All right.
Now,
Yeah, I'm home. Hey. Hey, Papa.
hi.
Oh, yeah, he's mad. Oh, well. He'll get over it. He's definitely not trying to push a line on him like he did the panther grouper.
Right.
All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and wrap up this video. I got other things to do. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Hope that you're inspired by something. I hope that you're entertained by something. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. Just let you know whenever I upload so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And everybody, if y'all like the video and share the video. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace. All right, y'all, so we almost at 20K. I appreciate you all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the content, help us get to that 20K. Also, follow us over on TSC with me on TikTok and YouTube. That is our other channel, behind the scenes. You get to see all the behind the scenes content. Aida's in charge of that one. She's been doing a wonderful job getting ahead of me. So if you want to get ahead of me too, you got to follow over there. But again, I appreciate you all. Let's get to that 20K. Have a good one. Peace.